From Sonic Drift released in 1994 to the up-and-coming Sonic Racing Crossworlds releasing September 25th, a huge 31-year gap. Yeah, that's right, I did the math. It's so amazing to see where we came from and where we are now, and the hype is real for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. The first racing game I played was Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing on the Xbox 360, and ever since then I've been hooked on the series. So the amount of excitement I have for this game is a substantial amount, and I can't wait to play it with all of you guys and have lots of fun. If you do want to play with me, be sure to subscribe and join the Discord. There's lots of people in there already who would love to play and hang out, and you'll be the first to be notified about my content. And be sure to let me know down in the comments below if you'll be buying Sonic Racing Crossworld, because the custom rooms we're going to have are going to be so much fun. It's crazy to think that we're a little over a month away from this game releasing, because it's technically been so long since we got a good Sonic Racing game. Team Sonic Racing doesn't count because that game was a flop. And before that, it was Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transform, and that game released back in 2012, so we're gonna call it 13 years since we got a good, valuable Sonic Racing game. If you were a part of the closed network test that Sega released back in February, then you probably have a pretty good gist and feeling of the game. A lot of the modes weren't available to us during that period of time, but we have gotten a lot of footage of the new modes and a lot of gameplay. Also, every couple weeks or so, Sega leaks a new track along with the new soundtrack for that track. Yeah, I know a lot of tracks. I think it's also really cool to point out how Sonic Team leaves room to incorporate tracks from past games into Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Like, you have Windmill Isle and Dragon Road from Sonic Unleashed. You have Metal Harbor from Sonic Adventure 2. You have Digital Circuit from Shadow the Hedgehog back in 2005. And you also have up-and-coming tracks like Donpa Factory and Wonder Museum, which don't have any history at all, but still really cool. And at the time of recording this, I just found out that Sweet Mountain will also be incorporated from the game, Sonic Colors, so also really cool. And all this content is only scratching the surface. I haven't even mentioned DLC yet. We have characters like SpongeBob racing with Sonic. How on earth does that make sense? I have no idea. We also have characters who aren't in the Sonic universe, like Joker from Persona and Hatsune Miku, which needs no introduction. And we have characters returning from the past as well, like Jet the Hawk, who is my GOAT by the way. And not to mention, we have a whole list and lineup of future DLC characters and cars from other franchises. If you haven't seen this already, we are getting Minecraft, SpongeBob, Avatar, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a few more. And we're getting the Werehog from Sonic Unleashed. That character has never been playable in any other Sonic game before, except for Sonic Forces Speed Battle. And we have 9, Rusty Rose, and Dread from Sonic Prime, which are all really good inclusions. And they should have added Prime Sonic as well. That would have been really cool, but you never know with Sonic Team. They could surprise us. I am a little concerned for the voice acting though. As far as we know, we haven't heard anything about who's going to be voice acting these characters, or if there are going to be voice actors at all, which is a little scary. But the game isn't finished yet, so there's still hope. We only have a few more weeks left of it though, which is even more scary. And if those voice lines don't show up with the game at launch, the best thing we can hope for are voice lines coming in a future update or something. So everybody cross your fingers. Although the voice acting would be cool, I wouldn't be opposed to it not being in the game because that's not all we have to look forward to. One thing I'm really excited for in this game is the offline mode. I'm still going to be playing a heck of a lot of online and with all of you guys, but if you've kept up with the up and coming content and modes that are going to be in the game, every Grand Prix or single race or whatever, you will be assigned a rival to go against for that Grand Prix. And if you think it's too easy, there are difficulties. So you can either tone it down if you think it's too difficult, or turn it up if you think it's not difficult enough. So that was just a really cool feature and brings a lot of life to offline. Because whenever you think of offline, you think of basic things, like the Grand Prix, time trials, local co-op, you know, stuff like that. So adding this feature like rivalries is a heavy breath of fresh air. This game is going to stay alive for years. Sonic Team has done an amazing job when it comes to giving us all this long-lasting content and so many fun things to do. I've been looking forward to this game since the very announcement of December last year. At least I think it was December. And I know a lot of people were very skeptical because of their last recent game, which was Team Sonic Racing, and that didn't go very well. So a lot of people were on the fence, and I don't blame them. I also was. Not. I didn't have a doubt in my mind that this game was going to flop. Don't ask me why, I just didn't. And it seems like this time around, Sonic Team has completely forgot about their budget, which I'm so happy to see because it really gives them room to give the people what they want, which is a beautiful graphical masterpiece. And I don't know how Sega is doing this, but they somehow are managing to collab with every single brand out there. You have Sonic with his Racing Around the World campaign, out on the street just chilling with McLaren. You have Sonic meeting the public in real life locations signing t-shirts. And they just collabed with Minecraft, giving him almost like his own story in that game, which is just so cool. You can definitely tell Sega has been marketing the heck out of Sonic, and I love it. I still don't understand how they can do all this, but still manage to have us on hold for a spin-off game like Sonic Rumble. All of that is very funny to me, but Sonic Rumble is nowhere near important as these things, so I don't blame them. I just want the games to hurry up and release already so I can put 100 hours into it in 2 days. And that's not even possible, but you get what I'm saying. And one of the best things about this game is that it's cross-play. That's another huge factor that will keep this game alive for these next couple years. That is a huge issue when you're wanting to play with a friend but you can't because they're on 2 separate consoles or systems or whatever. So knowing that there's crossplay incorporated into this game just fills me up with joy. Especially because this game is coming to the Nintendo Switch too, and I'm sure a lot of people will want to play this game alongside Mario Kart World. By the way, I made a video comparing these 2 games. It's pretty cool, you should go watch it, but I digress. But yeah, this video was short and sweet, but if you enjoy, be sure to like and subscribe, and like I said earlier, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you'll be buying Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I highly recommend it. Thank you all for watching, I hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!